Switch it off and start again. Switch it off and start again. Switch it off and start again. And put on my mind. Switch it off and start again. 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 And put on my mind. Songs with
Verhuur, aanhangerverhuur, bestelwagens, verhuiswagens, rolstoelbussen, 9-persoonsbussen, personenauto's, vrachtwagens, middenklasses, promotieverhuur, autolease, bedrijfswagens, stadsauto's, vrachtbusjes, personen- en gehandicaptenvervoer. Bij ons kunt u allerlei soorten personen- en bedrijfswagens huren. Dagelijks, wekelijks, maandelijks en in het weekend huren tegen scherpe prijzen. Maandag, dinsdag, woensdag, donderdag, vrijdag, zaterdag, zondag. Stuur Autoverhuur is iedere dag geopend en vindt u aan de Koningsweg in Groningen. Stuur Autoverhuur. Voor iedere portemonnee een auto te huur. Dit is OOG Radio. Tot zo na het nieuws.
Dick de Hart met het NOS-journaal. Minister Plasterk wil de hbo-opleiding European University for the Professional Education in Den Haag sluiten. De financiën zijn niet op orde en het management functioneert slecht. In oktober werden de directeur en 2 naaste medewerkers gearresteerd op beschuldiging van mensenhandel, mensensmokkel en oplichting. De hogeschool werft zijn studenten vooral in Azië. Die zouden naar Nederland zijn gelokt, nauwelijks onderwijs krijgen en slecht zijn gehuisvest. De voormalige piloot van Transavia, Julio Potsch, wordt door Spanje uitgeleverd aan Argentinië. De Nederlands-Argentijnse Potsch moet in Argentinië terechtstaan voor betrokkenheid bij de zogenoemde dode vluchten onder het Fidela-regime. Daarbij werden tegenstanders van het regime levend boven zee uit vliegtuigen gegooid. De piloot werd in september in Spanje gearresteerd. De EU-landen en de Europese Commissie steunen Haïti met ruim 420 miljoen euro. Minister Koenders heeft namens Nederland 2 miljoen euro beschikbaar gesteld. En ook betaalt Nederland de kosten van een reddingsteam en het marineschip de Pelikaan. Verder verdubbelt de regering het bedrag dat binnenkomt op Giro 555. Radio 2 en de Wereldomroep doen ook mee met het initiatief Radio 555 voor hulp aan Haïti komende donderdag. Eerder was al duidelijk dat 3FM, Q-Music, Radio Veronica, Radio 538 en Slam FM donderdag het programma van Radio 555 uitzenden. Donderdagavond is er ook een televisieactie op Nederland 1, RTL 4 en SBS 6. De burgemeester van Culemborg heeft de noodverordening voor de wijk Ter Weide verlengd tot en met tenminste volgende week maandag. Burgemeester van Schelven heeft tot verlenging besloten in het belang van de rust en veiligheid in de wijk. Begin deze maand kwam het tot onlusten tussen Molukse en Marokkaanse Nederlanders. Het weer bewolkt, mistig en af en toe regen of motregen. Later vanavond en vannacht wordt het droog. Morgen weinig verandering. Wel is er in het westen kans op wat zon. Dit was het NOS Journaal.
Dit is
Here we go. Yeah. De nummer 1 van de Martini-stad.
En natuurlijk ook jouw nummer 1.
Jouw nummer 1. Jouw nummer 1. OOG Radio.
Now presenting the Happy Hour.
The Happy Hour.
Happy Hour.
Welcome.
Nu luisteren.
Bienvenue. Speak. Marhaban bikum.
欢迎收听
Welkom bij
Bienvenido.
Happy Hour. Just the way we are.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the happiest hour of the whole week, the Happy Hour FM. And well, we have a crowded pack here in the studio. We have a great band with us. And well, first of all, let's say hi to my good friends. Ellen, how are you?
Hi, I'm good today. Yeah.
And Elena.
I'm perfect.
And the band back there. Hello, everybody. Yeah, there we go. Well, today we're going to have a great show. We're going to talk about the Eurosonic and the Noorderslag. How was the show? This band that's here with me, with us, actually play there, so they're going to tell us a little bit more about it. And we have great music for today. And, well, what else do we have, Ellen?
We've got 2 interviews that we did at the Eurosonic Festival. We've got 65 Days of Static, which is a very exciting interview. And we've also got an interview with Robin Tomrink, a German artist. And Elena can tell us about the phone interview.
Oh, we're going to have a phone interview with Ben Howard, that is currently in Paris.
And that's it for today. So here's the first track.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to rhyme and to hype? It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust the funky lyrics. Fresh new kicks and bands, you got it like that. Now you know you wanna dance, so move out of your seat and get a fire girl and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bit and let them know what's going on like that. Like that. Hold on a minute, just fall on back. Let them know that you're too much. And this is a beat they can't touch. Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Why you standing there, man? You can't touch this. Yo, sound the bell, school is in, sucker. You can't touch this. Give me a song or rhythm, making them sweat. That's what I'm giving them now. They know. You talk about the hammer, you're talking about a show that's hyped and tight. Singles are sweating so fast, I'm a whiteboard tape. To learn what's it gonna take in the 90s to burn the charts. Legit. Either work hard or you might as well quit. That's word, because you know you can't touch this. You can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. Go with the flow. It is said if you can't groove this, then you probably are dead. So wave your hands in the air. Bust a few moves. Run your fingers through your hair. This is it. For a winner, dance to this, and you're gonna get there. The move. Slide your rump. Just for a minute, let's all do the bump. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah. You can't touch this. Look, man. You can't touch this. You better get hype, boy, cause you know you can't touch this. Ring the bell, school's back in. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. Every time you see me, the hammer's just so hype. I'm dope on the floor and I'm magic on the mic. Now why would I ever stop doing this with others making records that just don't hit? I tour around the world, from London to the Bay. It's hammer, go, hammer, empty hammer, yo, hammer, and the rest can go and play. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Yeah. You can't touch this. I told you. You can't touch this. Too high, you can't touch this. Yeah, we out of here. You can't touch this.
And that was MC Hammer with Can't Touch This. And now we've got Gert with the weekly update news.
Yes, I always start by saying that nothing ever happens in this town. But you know, of course, that... Yeah, but you know, of course, that there was something else from Thursday till Saturday. I think about 300 bands and artists and about 16,000 visitors who made Groningen to the music city of Europe and perhaps of the world. Of course, Eurosonic, Noorderslag, many bands, lots of TV exposure, and I suppose you are doing something with it also.
Yeah, just a bit.
So
I was studying, so...
You haven't seen it on TV?
No.
Well, beautiful music, lots of bands, and Kiteman, of course, won the big prize. Although I think the band I just heard is could win it next year. But we were talking about news. Sports, now, Liqueurs won twice. Basketball, the Flames won, they are still number one. So, considering sports, everything goes well. What else happens in this town? Nobody got killed, nobody drowned. There was a fire, and a little bird died, so that was very, very sad. And the Prinsenhof in the city, it used to be the place of Radio Noord, our the people who run the studio and do bring the news of the whole of Groningen. But it will be a very good and expensive hotel restaurant. So if you need a place to stay, in about a year and a half, you can stay at the Prinsenhof. But you got to have a big purse and a lot of money. I think that's it. It's too busy in here with all these musicians, so I think I'll leave.
Okay, great.
You don't mind?
Not at all.
Okay.
I have.
See you next week.
Was Ramones and I Want to Be Sedated each and every night. Now, Helen, tell me, how was the festival you went to?
Yeah, we went to the festival on Thursday, me and Alina took some photos of the 65 Days of Static gig, which we both went to see, which was amazing. And then afterwards, I got to catch up with the band, and I spoke to Paul, who's one of the bassist synth players of the band, and I asked him if he could describe the sound.
We make strange instrumental music that's a lot of dancey electronica and really noisy guitars at the same time. with weird time signatures, you can't actually dance to it.
And you're a band who you're making a bigger name for yourselves now, and the name that you're making is kind of, you've got a bit of a reputation for being like relentlessly energetic. Is that something that's difficult to keep up?
I don't know. We're quite lethargic most of the time, but maybe that's precisely because of the shows. I don't know. We really take we make jokes of about everything in the world. But we take the touring and playing shows quite seriously, I guess. But the whole day when we're on tour, even when we're not on tour, even when it's just a standalone show like this, the whole day ought to be geared around the show, because we're lucky enough to do this without having to work day jobs, and we put everything into the show, and we make every show like it might be the last one we ever play, because our ferry might sink tomorrow night on the way home. I can't understand why you would be in a band and get bored of the actual interaction part of being in a band, because it's like the reward. We've just spent 14 months writing an album, which has been really hard. We've finished it now and going on tour, that's the reward. Getting to play it as loud as it ought to be played with people who get it is the best thing.
And you say that being on tour is the reward. Do you get inspiration from all the places that you go to, or?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many places that I would never have seen had I not been in a band. Because although you often miss out all of the touristy parts of cities because you're only there for half a day and a night, the places that you get taken to before, during, and after shows by the promoters, and especially a band like us where it's all usually independent promoters who are really into it for the right reasons, you get to see these secret little places that each city has that you would never stumble upon if you were just there as a tourist. You kind of get the inside knowledge, and it's wonderful. And the amount of people we meet every day who just put us to shame by their enthusiasm and proactiveness in making a community and a live scene work, it's inspiring, definitely.
Do you think that Sheffield, being it's quite a vibrant city music-wise, do you think that's affected your sound at all?
It's a very strange city. The scene has probably affected us massively, but not in a way that we're fully conscious of. When we were a local band, we were outside any of the local, everyone was sort of well into Pulp, and then a little bit later Arctic Monkeys, and there was a lot of indie pop. Some of it done really well, and I like Pulp a lot, and Arctic Monkeys are excellent at what they do. But just, what we make just instantly put us out on our own, and we got banned from one of the venues for being unnecessarily loud and contrary one time, and that's like the kind of the standard venue that everyone goes to learn how to be a live band, and so we were always outside of it really. But I think in a perverse or opposite kind of way than is intended, it helped us, because we would much rather be out on our own than part of a scene, because it's more interesting that way.
Beyond the album and beyond the tour, can you see what's in the future, or are you just thinking about what's happening now?
In New York right now, our album is getting mastered, finally, and that's the end of a 14-month working project, and we're so relieved that it's finally coming to an end, and we're so excited about the pending tour that once we've seen that through, anything else after that is a bonus, basically.
So you're just looking forward to getting on tour as a reward, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks a lot, and good luck with the rest of the tour and with the album. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
was Drove Through Ghosts to Get Here by 65 Days of Static, an epic song there. And now we're going to go to a phone interview with Ben Howard. Is he on the line?
I am. Hello.
Hi, Ben.
How you doing?
We're good. How are you? We understand you're a bit out of breath.
Yeah, I've just been walking up about 400 stairs in Paris, and I was trying to get to the top before you guys rung, and I got halfway up it. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. So, what are you doing in Paris?
I'm just having meeting a few people actually. I came from Holland and just come out here. My girlfriend lives out here, so just hanging out for a couple of days.
Okay, but I understand you've got a gig coming up there later on in the month. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm supporting Xavier Rudd, an Australian guy called Xavier Rudd's European tour. So one of the stops is Paris, and we've got a few dates in Holland as well.
Okay, so when are you coming back to the Netherlands?
I'm coming back halfway through February. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we've got 3 dates in Holland. So playing Amsterdam and Eindhoven and somewhere else. Den Haag.
And you were here like last Friday as well. How was that?
Yeah, it was great actually. Really, really nice to be up there. It was nice to see like big piles of snow and stuff. But had a good little gig. I didn't get to see much of Groningen again. I literally came up, did the night there, and then came back very, very early the next morning.
Oh, so you're expecting to come back soon?
Yeah, looking forward to it. See, I always I get on very well in Holland. Everyone speaks English and stuff, and everything works very well. Public transport is amazing.
Compared to the English train lines?
Oh, yeah, England's horrible. England's it's a lot of waiting around on train stations. Yeah.
And I understand you've got an EP out. Was that released recently?
Yeah, well, it was released in the summer. So at the moment, I'm recording the album back home. In between, obviously, playing a few shows and stuff. So I'll be releasing an album later on in the year. But yeah, meanwhile, I just have the one EP, which is it's 6 songs. It's called These Waters. And
are you happy with how it's been received so far?
Yeah, it's lovely actually. It was. I'm unsigned at the moment, and I have no record label, and it's been great. It's been a lot of word of mouth that's really helped us get around Europe and stuff. I've had a lot of support from Fink. I've been on the European support with him and stuff, and he plays to great audiences. Like, people are really receptive of music, so it's been really nice so far.
Great. And could you describe to our listeners who might not have heard of you a little bit about what your style is? Could you kind of sum it up?
Yeah, I guess it's acoustic folk, really. I do a lot of percussion on the guitar. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to describe. I guess the best bet is just go on MySpace. Just type Ben Howard in on Google. I think I'd come up now, so that's great. Just type me in on Google.
Okay, well, we're actually going to play one of your tracks now. We've chosen to play The Wolves. Do you say, is that a good choice?
Yeah, it's a good one. I think we're going to re-record another version and have an official release later on this. Yeah, fire away, play that one.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot, Ben. It's been good
thanks a lot for having me. I'm going to walk up the rest of these steps now.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks. Bye, see you.
Falling from high places, falling through lost spaces. Now that we're lonely, now that there's nowhere to go, watching from both sides, these clock towers burning up. I lost my time here, I lost my patience with it all. We lost faith in the arms of love. fighting lately. Oh, we've been fighting with the war. Fighting lately. Fighting with the war. With the war. Red tongues and hands. Falling from high places, falling through lost spaces. Now that we're lonely, now that there's nowhere to go. Watching from both sides, these towers been tumbling down. I lost my mind here, I lost my patience with the Lord. Why with the Lord? We lost faith in the arms of love. Love, love, love. Oh, where you been hiding lately? Where you been hiding from the news? Oh, hiding lately, hiding from the news. 'Cause we've been fighting lately. Oh, we've been fighting with the war. Fighting lately, fighting with the war. With the war. Red tongues and
So that was Ben Howard with The Wolves, who you've just heard. And now we're joined in the studio by Colligan. How are you guys today?
Yeah, we're great. Thanks.
Yeah. And last time I spoke to you, you were on the Fistmarkt on a very cold day. And since then, I think you've had a gig at Vera, and you just sort of got an EP out, is that right?
Yeah,
and,
we brought it out. We released it November 18th, I think. 19th in the Spiegel.
So since then, how have things been going? Has anything changed?
Yeah, great. It's been busy. We've been preparing for our Eurosonic gig last Thursday a lot, and just been playing.
Our Eurosonic gigs?
Yeah.
So
talking about Eurosonic, can you please tell us how do you feel when you play there? How was it? The ambient backstage, everything about your personal experience.
it's exciting. It's like a big honor to be there, and you know that's important for your band, and maybe you get important contacts with important people. So it's exciting, and you're being
yeah. That's because there's a seminar. There's a Noorderslag and Eurosonic seminar too, and every music professional from Europe goes to Groningen to go to that seminar. So and you can spot those professionals by they get a key cord when they go to the seminar. So we were spotting all the key cords in the audience and seeing if we're doing good and if they were smiling and stuff. Yeah.
And asking, do you want a CD?
So did you give quite a lot of CDs out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like 10 or something.
No, 10 at the gig and some more. Later in the evening, we went to a cafe. We thought that we were done, but we sat next to a group of key chords, so we gave them all a CD too. Yeah.
And not just music professionals, but did you get to meet any of the bigger bands that were there? Did you?
Not really meet, but we spotted a few bands. We saw Go Back to the Zoo and Flinke Namen, and we saw a few bands. Yeah.
How long have you been together playing? Have you always been 5 members?
Yeah, almost for 5 years now, and always 5 members. So
the same 5 members.
Yeah, and sure, we've got to fight sometimes, but it goes well.
Yeah, you're a happy family.
Yeah, very happy family. Could say that.
If anyone wants to ask something to the band for the future, don't forget to write us at contact@happyhourfm.com. And why don't you share with us your website also, so the listeners can send you emails and whatever.
Yeah, of course, it's www.colliganmusic.com.
And well, now what song are you gonna play for our dear audience?
It's going to be Swinging Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it in, you let it out. Well, let's begin. You shout out loud. Come on, you know that you will be doing. You're doing fine. Come on, you know you won't be until you're mine. Why would you go? Take me slowly. You give me a sign to see. Let it all be happy, let it all be gay. Take the march of my heart. Give me, you give me a sign to see. Let it all be happy, let it all be gay. Take the march of my heart. Yeah. Like a loop every day, and I'm a fool. I find my way. Come on, you know that you will be doing. You're doing fine. Come on, you know you won't be until you're mine. Why would you go? Take me slowly. You give me a sign to see. Let it all be happy, let it all be gay. Take the march of my heart. Give me, you give me a sign to see. Let it all be happy, let it all be gay. Take the march of my heart. Lift your right, step aside, that's fine. Lift your left, turn around and shake it. Lift your right, step aside, that's fine. Lift your left, turn around and shake it. And shake it. And shake it, yeah. And shake it. And shake it. Dance, 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 and dance.
That was great. Thank you. So is that off the EP? Can people buy that track?
That's the last song of our new EP, yeah.
Okay, and where can people get the EP from?
From our website, or you can just...
Come to us.
Yeah, just call us or...
Give me a call.
Yeah.
I'll get you a CD.
Oh yeah, you since last Wednesday you can buy it at Plato.
Okay,
that's new for us.
Yeah.
Ah, great, okay.
And well, talking back to the Noorderslag, how was playing live there? How did you feel? How was the ambient around the other bands that played with you? Can you share?
Well, the entire town is buzzing with all these, with all music, and it's weird because you almost can't imagine that it's still Groningen. It's because it's so different. There's press from all over the world, and it's different. Yeah.
And I understand that most of you guys are from the city.
Yeah.
So
or just out of the city. Yeah, just around the city. Yeah.
You've seen and heard of the festival before. Was it kind of like a really big thing for you to finally be playing there?
Yeah.
Really big thing. So it's a big thing. So it's great to play there yourself. It's like, whoa, we're at Eurosonic. Wow.
So did that make you feel really nervous? Or?
Yeah, it did for me. I don't know how the guys felt, but I was
really
pretty
nervous,
nervous.
but just hyped.
Yeah, it's like one
excited.
big flow of music, and people will come listen. And at a night at Eurosonic, there are musicians and people want to see the music. So it's one big flow of a good feeling all around the city. So that's great.
So it definitely wasn't a letdown.
No, it couldn't have been.
What future events do you have now? Where are you gonna play? Are you gonna play in the city? Or?
Yeah, we're just going to continue playing in Groningen. We're hoping to do some more national stuff, and we're hoping to do some more international stuff. We did some last year. We went to Albania. We're hoping to go back to Albania again. And we're hoping to do a European tour next summer. Probably Denmark, Switzerland, Germany, just where we can get some gigs.
Okay, fantastic. So if people want to keep up with what you guys are doing, they can check out your website.
Or the MySpace, just MySpace.com/collegamusic, yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for coming into the studio.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much for having you here. You're welcome to come back anytime you want.
Okay.
Thanks.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Gotta make a serious decision. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Gotta make a serious decision. It could be me up there in stage lights. It could be me on the TV in your living room. It could be me jet setting with my band across the world. Appearing live in concert one night only. Tickets sold out. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Gotta make a serious decision. There I am, giving candid disclosure to press an interview. There I go, I'm welcome the crowd up to the podium. On behalf of our fans, we'd like to accept this award. Smile for the camera boys. Good record in hand. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Gotta make a serious decision. All of our lives and waiting.
Okay, that was Against Me Stop. Colligan have left the studio now, so there's a lot more space.
Yeah, a lot more space. I feel kind of alone in here.
It's a part of us has left.
Yeah. But it's good to be here, and of course with all you guys out there. So
We're not alone.
We're not alone at all.
Yeah. The next item that we've got coming up is our second Eurosonic interview. It's a guy called Robin Tomrink, when I met him to interview him, he's a really inspirational guy. He's from Germany. He's a singer-songwriter, and he's just released his first album. It's been quite a struggle for him to get there.
Did you get the album? Did you listen to the album?
Yeah, you can listen to it on the internet.
Oh, great.
And he's been through drug abuse and illness, and it's been quite a long battle, but he's come through and played a lot of music. So I spoke to him about that and about how he feels now that he's finally finished the trip and the album's out.
Yeah, it's nice that I'm now here in Groningen, that I can play a few gigs in Europe, but it was a struggle, and I'm not really through it, I recognize, but I'm looking forward to the future.
And in the future, do you see, now that you're here at the Eurosonic Festival, do you see a sort of an international future, or will you be staying in Germany?
To be honest, I have no idea. I know that the last album was released in Germany and Switzerland and Netherlands, and I don't know what the future will bring. It would be nice, but I don't mind if it's not going to be such an international thing. It's okay for me just to make a few records and play.
As a acoustic singer-songwriter, it's not really a genre that there seems much of a scene for in Germany. Was it difficult to sort of carve your niche, or did it kind of help to be the odd one out?
I think for a singer-songwriter it's really difficult in Germany. For example, my manager, has a heavy metal background, and he released just heavy metal stuff for a while and ambient things. And he also recognized that it's really harder to get a booking agency or something like that. But it's really getting better. I hope that it's the next year that I can play a few more gigs, but it's difficult for German.
And do you ever write lyrics in German, or is it purely English?
I wrote lyrics in German, but they were so stupid, so I stopped it. I think after 1 or 2 songs. But I think it's also the fact that I can hide behind a foreign language, and I want to paint pictures just to bring out my mood.
Do you write different songs in different moods, or do you generally have to be in a certain mood to be able to write?
I think I have to be in a certain mood, but it depends on the whole situation around me. For example, a few songs I wrote while I lived in Berlin, and a few songs I wrote while I lived in Paris, for example, and that just changes, I think, the whole songwriting, my whole songwriting.
Was it difficult for you then to come from a small town to Berlin? Was that a problem, or?
First of all, it was not a problem, but then after half a year, I think it really became very, very tempting for me to try any sort of, for example, drugs, because there was really this feeling. I felt free. I felt I could do whatever I wanted to do. I was far away from my parents, from friends I had in Münster. I just been completely mad. And still, when I come back to Berlin, now I just came back from a few rehearsals for the next album. Then after 1 week, I'm really happy to leave that city again. Perhaps one day I love Berlin. I don't think so.
You obviously feel quite emotional about music and about your own music, but is there also other artists who you've listened to who've helped you through difficult times and who've inspired you?
I love Leonard Cohen, of course. The Leonard Cohen. And there are also a few rock bands like Refused, or a few things from Queens of Stone Age. But I think the most things are quite melancholy.
But you write fantastic music. But best of luck tonight, and thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
So that was an interview with Robin Tom Rink, a really nice guy, and his album The Dilettante is just come out, and you can check that out on his MySpace page or on his website www.robintomrink.com.
Girl, I know that you want it. Don't hesitate.
now a Stranger Happy Hour radio thingy. Next on is Gary, in Gary's Astronomical Freaks of Nature.
Beep, beep, beep. Good evening and welcome to Gary's Gastronomical Freaks of Nature. I am Gary and this is my show. It's called Gary's Gastronomical Freaks of Nature. I already said that. Anyway, let's not forget my guest. His name is Jackson Froth and he's a very, very special cook. Aren't you, Jackson?
Hello. My name's Jake, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jake Froth, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Jackson Jake.
Jackson Jake Froth.
No, Jackson Jake. Jake's my last name.
And what about Froth?
I don't know. I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, well, neither do I. Anyway, Froth.
Jake.
Yes, Jake.
Well, actually, Jackson's fine.
I'm glad to hear that.
No, I mean, you can call me Jackson.
And you're fine, Jackson.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you.
Good, good. Now, let's be done with the banter, Jackson. You're a very, very special cook.
Well, I wouldn't immediately say
Oh, come on, don't
would...
be modest. You are special. But can you tell me why you're so special, Jackson?
Well, I set up a restaurant which only prepares Earth-friendly meals.
Earth-friendly meals? I hear the listeners ask. Earth-friendly meals, what are those?
Well, we make sure that no animal or vegetable has had to suffer before it ends up in our meals. That's why they're called earth-friendly meals. We're friendly towards the earth and its many wondrous inhabitants.
That is special. That's very special and interesting too. I mean, how can you not hurt a, let's say, a turnip? How can you make sure you're turnip-friendly?
Well, we make sure it's utterly deceased.
I see! Wow! How, though?
Well, we sedate it before it's pulled from the ground.
You sedate it?
Yes, with a syringe. It's the most successful and least painful way.
I'm absolutely baffled.
When it's calmed down enough and can't feel a thing, we softly remove it from the soil and immediately cut it in at least 3 separate pieces. It doesn't feel a thing.
Wow! That is marvellous and unconventional.
Why, thank you.
Does it affect the taste anyway? Because I know my meat, and stress can really ruin a good piece of meat. Is it the same with vegetables?
Well, our method makes sure there is indeed no trace of stress in the turnip. No trace at all. Unfortunately, the sedation fluid leaves a rather bitter aftertaste. But we're trying to work on that. We're currently developing turnip-flavoured sedation fluid.
Isn't that incredible, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't it just that? It's hard to believe. That's all I have to say.
Well, I'm flattered.
Now, about the animals. How do you make sure the animal doesn't suffer?
Well, you know, frogs?
I'm increasingly aware of them, yes?
Well, it's a common fact that frog legs are scrumptious.
Oh, yes. Monday is Frog Leg Day in the Gary residence. Frog's legs with butter, garlic and parsley. Absolute heaven.
But frogs suffer terribly in order to satisfy your needs, Gary, both physically and mentally.
My God, do they? I never knew. I just get them on my plate and most of the time they're dead.
And that's the most serious form of animal abuse for gastronomical purposes. The removal of the frog's legs take place without any form of sedation or other soothing circumstances. The consumption of frog legs is an inhuman disgrace.
I am totally and utterly convinced of that now, Jackson. I'm terribly sorry. I will never eat frog's legs ever again, not even on Mondays.
I'm glad to hear that, Gary. You've just saved the lives of millions of frogs.
So, what do frogs have to do with your restaurant? You don't serve frogs' legs, obviously, right?
Ha! No, of course not. We never serve frog legs. My restaurant is known for its earth-friendly cooking. Vegetables and animals are our bestest friends. Frog legs, they're just... We're not barbarians, Gary.
No, indeed. You're not barbarians at all. You're more like heroes or something. Superheroes.
Yes, that's why we only serve the front part of the frog.
Wow! And with that, I'd like to end this mind-blowing conversation and thank my guest here, Mr. Frog. Froth!
Jackson.
Jackson, please tune into our show next week when I'll be talking to Fiona McBatter about her edible cutlery. Edible cutlery that's just insanely brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, have a wonderful frogless evening and don't forget to go to O'Callie's pub to watch Stranger Things Have Happened Being Silly. And good night.
I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Everyone's got the chains to break, holding you. Were you born to resist or be abused? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you?
Were you born to resist or be abused? I swear I'll never give in. I refuse. Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Has someone taken your faith? It's real, the pain you feel, you trust, you must confess. Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you?
And that was the Foo Fighters. And well, I want to open the hearts of everybody, and you can send some help to IT that really needs your aid. You can look some official website at cnn.com/impact. And well, just open your hearts to this terrible tragedy.
Yeah, definitely. That's something that's been in the news all week. But we've got some other news here at Happy Hour FM. One of the ex-presenters has just become a father. I read.
Really?
Yeah. Ramos.
Oh yeah, so congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm sure we'll share a cigar someday.
In case he's listening. Yeah, so what's coming up this week?
Well, the agenda. We have a really, really nice event. I recommend to everybody that likes cars, go to the Top Gear at the Rai Amsterdam this 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of January. It's gonna be a great show.
Will Jeremy Clarkson be there?
Of course, Jeremy and Richard also. It's gonna rock. I wish I could go there. I really will try everything to actually be there.
Okay, and if you're an international student and you don't like cars, you can always go to the ESN night at Pacific, or they've got a pub quiz coming up on Thursday the 28th that you can go to as well.
Now you know it. And well, we have a new Hanse magazine issue this Wednesday. We also like to thank, we had Ben Howard, 60 Days of Static, and Colligan for being today on this show.
We also got Robin Tom Rink and everyone who took part in Eurosonic Festival, who gave us the inspiration to do the Eurosonic show.
Yeah. Remember, today we have the Strangers at O'Kelly's also. And well, that'll be all for today. And well, from my part, goodbye everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a nice evening.
En next, Sugar Daddy.
Droom jij van de perfecte baan, wintersport of een potje Brit?